Rastafari, crowning with many a crown, kings of kings and lords of lords. The conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, Gurumari, Selassie. Dangerous has stretched them neck across the fences just to see where the Rastaman come. Them just has stretched them neck across the fences just to see where the Rastaman come. You've got to be clean inside. You've got to be united just to see when the Rastaman come. You have got to have charity and love within your heart just to see when the Rastaman come. Can't be no prostitute living. You've got to be clean and full and right just to see when the Rastaman come. Be grudgeful, nor red eye, nor licky, nor eat swine. Just to see when the Rastaman come. Aye! Jah is powerful. Jah is terrible. Aye. He said he shall come in a new name. It shall sound terrible and dreadful among man. And his name is Jah. Rastafari, who lick all lightning and shook, shake and tremble all earth. Got to have a stretch out arm to receive when you're strange, brother. Just to see when the Rastaman come. The thing can't be too small to share among your brother. Just to see when the Rastaman come. I would even be a footmat in Mount Zion and lay down. Just to see when the Rastaman come. I will beat my drum and I will sit on the sun of the listening shore of Jamaica to see when the Rastaman come. They took me from Africa and leave us here on a pirate boat just to see when the Rastaman come. My children shall give a testimony of this life just to see when the Rastaman come. Salvation jump from shore to shore, from door to door, just to see when the Rastaman come. Adoration drum is not a seed on the rich man table, but on the table of the poor, to see when the Rastaman come. Look at that. Selassie I. To see when the Rastaman come. Jumping in Zion again because of birth nation. Just to see when the Rastaman come. It's not a big song, neither a small song. To see when the Rastaman come. It's not a jigsaw, neither a puzzle. To see when the Rastaman come. Have no split, you don't have to have no pipe to see when the Rastaman come.
Yes, we there. I say we there. Ras McKoy there with the good vibe show. Yes, we there with the good vibe show. We there. I say we there, yes we there. Ras McKoy there with the good vibe show. Him there with the good vibe show. Yeah, Ban Galaxy Affiliate.com Radio. Yes, greetings. This is the Ras McKoy Good Vibe Show on GalaxyAffiliate.com Radio. Yes, rising up all of the Galaxy presenters and management out there to Chief Pakom Rabbi, Dr. Abu Ratata, Muta Anu, Sister Shanice, Most Royal, and all those involved in the management of Galaxy. Yes, also, like last week we was looking for jammers and we have found him, so that is good. Is in the hospital and that's all we can say at the moment. But we're glad that jammers has been found. Yes, and we still give condolences to the family of Brother Dougie and the family of Sister Nakechi, if I'm pronouncing it right. And I want to play a tune for her because everybody been saying good things about her, so I'm going to play a tune for her now. And this one from Taurus Riley.
Natural beauty, you know. Yeah. No, I've never been someone shy until I seen your eyes. Still I had to try. Yeah. Oh yes. Let me get my words right and then approach you. Woman, I'll treat you like a man is supposed to. You'll never have to cry. No. I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone. And she's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind. No, the way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen. She's a queen. Ooh, ooh, what a natural beauty. No need no makeup to be a cutie. She's a queen. She's a queen. And when they ask what a good woman's made of, she's not afraid and ashamed of who she is. She's royal, yeah, so royal. And I need her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind until the night that I seen your eyes. My queen, so supreme. I can see it in her eyes, the way she smiles. Hey, yes, I know the king and queen crown same time, so I'd never leave your side. Just stick with me through the trial times. Oh, and she says she no mind. Correct, I know good man is hard to find. And she can't about that giant line. That's why she has no ties at this time. Yeah, I know many men are trying, but she needs to be more than wine and dine because she's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so divine. No. The way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen, so supreme. Ooh, ooh, what a natural beauty. No need no makeup to be a cutie. She's a queen, so supreme, yeah. And when they ask what a good woman's made of, she's not afraid and ashamed of who she is. She's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind. No, no, The way she moves to her own beat. She has the qualities of a queen, my Nubian queen. Ooh.
Yes. Yes, that one was dedicated to Sister Nekisha. Yeah. So we'll be talking about the coronavirus, and the main topic will be the making of God. And so, other day, I say some Cuban doctor get off of the plane, I think in Italy, I think them also in Spain, and the Italian them and the Spanish. Well, I think it was in Italian, they were clapping them. But what I did notice, I don't know if them never show me all of the film, but I noticed that all of the doctor them was black. Yeah, all the doctors them was black. And yeah, that was very surprising, because me know say Cuba have more Latino in a Cuba than black people. So I want to know what Cuba up to, or the Cuban government up to, that them only send black doctors into these areas. Do they see these black doctors as expendable? You know, that, oh, them can catch coronavirus. That all right, are just some black people. We don't know, but I am not a man who deal with coincidence. Likely, coincidence is a thing that have to prove itself to me. Yeah, it have to prove itself. Now, there's a next thing we notice I go around. Them ask to protect the NHS. No, I never seen nothing crazy so yet. Because we put our money in the NHS to protect we. That's what the NHS did for protect we. The government supposed to have all the protection for us, and we'll be talking about that in a little while. But we want people to be clear. The NHS that for protect we, and we for protect the NHS. And especially in this time of crisis, that's what the NHS is supposed to be doing. Protecting us. And of course, the government and the NHS managers should be protecting their staff. You know, without a doubt, they should be protecting their staff. You understand? So as we move on, in Britain, them said there are 55,242 cases when I checked earlier today. And the death has reached 6,159. I don't know if you remember a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about something like 55 or something like that. And what is alarming for the UK is so far those that them say recovered, that mean them fully recover and them not have no sign of the virus, is 135. Now that can be for a number of reasons. Because one, whole heap of people now get checked. And two, whole heap of people not seeing the doctor and them kind of thing there. So we don't know if people, we know of people who get those symptoms and have sort of recover. We don't know if it will resurface again, but so far we can give thanks that some of the people them recover. Yeah. The next thing again is that China is reporting that there's no COVID-19 deaths for the first time since around January. So that is good news. So it shows this thing can be beaten. Yeah, it can be beaten. And we understand that the Prime Minister is in intensive care. Now, when I heard that, I think it was the beginning of last week, I don't remember if I mentioned it on the show, but I did mention it. I think I did mention it on Dr. Abu show when I called in. And I did say then that I believe there was a coup taking place in the country. Because these people who are supposed to be protecting us, the Prime Minister, the Minister of Health, and the Chief Medical Officer, all catch the virus. The three key people. Then we hear also that the Minister of Defense, later on we hear the Minister of Defense, him catch it too. Now, as far as me know, there is detail assigned to the Prime Minister to protect him. High-level detail assigned to the Prime Minister to protect him. And we understand that this protection comes from the Metropolitan Police. And we thought these people would have had protected clothing, PPE them I call it, personal protection equipment. And we would also expect that they would protect the Prime Minister from all threats, not just terrorist threat and a little crazy man a fling a egg or anything, but from all threats, including the invisible ones. And quite obviously, that wasn't the case. So, the way people are behave now, automatically me get suspicious because I appear suspicious things me say I go on. So when me see the Prime Minister come and reel out a bunch of laws, get Parliament for pass the law, and all of a sudden we don't see him no more, then alarm bells start ringing. Because the lockdown is taking more and more a grip. And we are told that them pull one of David Icke video which him did do for somebody, and I think them say it was the Second Ice podcast must show YouTube. I don't know if it was for that day or overall, but it sounds like an overall. And as soon as the podcast finish, then get YouTube for move it. And secondly, and more importantly, WhatsApp is limiting how much you can share again. Remember WhatsApp? I remember when I first joined WhatsApp, because me is not a man who like smartphone. I do it because I depend on that program and I have to get certain information and do certain things. So that's why I hold smartphone. I get some free call when I call people are foreign, and I kind of use up that too. But me is not a smartphone man. I never like it in the first place. What is part of the society today? And this limiting of WhatsApp now is just part of what is going to happen, and we will discuss that later. Now, I find this very interesting now, because at time I don't play the clip, but apparently I've been watching a video on the WhatsApp where a woman sitting on a bench, I think overlooking a river, all by herself. And 2 police officers approach her. One stand off, and the elder one was expressing his authority. And him said to her, observe her, sit down there, and she need to move on. And she said, I'm allowed out for 1 exercise a day, and the law does not specify how much time I'm allowed to exercise, and I'm doing mental exercise outside here. Anyway, from my point of view, the 2 of them are idiot, because she wanted to be arrested, and him want to show say him are the boss. Him so fool, him not no protective gear, him not know if the woman have coronavirus, and she not know if the policeman have coronavirus. And the 2 of them supposed to be talking about social distancing. Or it's not really social distancing, it's supposed to be physical distancing. Because we can't talk to one another over the phone and the various apps what them have nowadays, platforms. So it's physical distancing them attack. And what happened is that these people, the policeman who wanted to show off him authority, him put for himself at risk. The government put him at risk because the government don't even care about him. Because him not have no personal protective equipment. I don't know if she did have any, because we never get a full glimpse of her, because she did hold the camera. And them take her and put her in a van, and quite a few of them did in there. And this is how stupid we have become, that we can't use the common sense. The law, them said that they stop the coronavirus, and this policeman want to show how much and how powerful him is. You understand? That him end up arrest the woman. Him could have ignored her, because the woman said she go home, she watch the sun set, so, and she go home, go do her shopping and go home. Lower, because she not in the crowd. But this is the type of police state that we have, and that is getting more and more grip. This police totalitarian type of regime that we're getting. Yeah. So, yeah, dread out there. So be careful. The other day, I spoke on Sister Shani's show. I think it was Wednesday. And people, a man call and say, boy, him hear Ras McKoy say the place under lockdown, but him a drive up and down the place and him not see that. And I say, poor thing. You have eyes to see and ears to hear, and you just don't understand. The lockdown is a command. If you disobey it, it can affect you. Your personal liberty can be taken away. And the only reason why them not clamp down, the way, because through the police, they are idiots why we are talking about him. The other police, them not so stupid. You understand? Because if them did have protective clothing, you would have see what happen. You understand? Because all heap of them stay just like him in terms of how them want to show them power. But them not that stupid. You understand? Him just that stupid. So if And when them get this protective clothing, if them not, if this thing don't pass by then we will see. If, because them will have to get it. So, there's a whole heap of confusion out there about what is taking place. And this is what I get David Icke in a trouble. And a whole heap of other people who are swamped my WhatsApp and all them things there about this G5 thing. And there is two sides to the story about what's going on now. One side I say a coronavirus, and one side I say a 5G. The main media I say a coronavirus. And people mostly, but I would say 90% of the social media, I say a 5G. So we have two camps now. We have the coronavirus camp and we have the 5G camp. But if you ask me, but before I go into my own opinion, pardon me, before I go into my own opinion, let me give a definition of a virus. I want them put on the computer. It's an effective agent that typically consists of a nucleic acid molecule in a protein coat. It is too small to be seen by light microscopy, microscopy, and is able to multiply only within living cells of a host. So what am I saying? It attaches itself to a cell, and because it's in that environment, it is able to multiply. It can't live for long outside it, them claim, and so that's a virus. And so I ask myself the question, does COVID-19 exist? And my answer is yes. Is it infectious as normal flu? I say maybe. Is it more dangerous than the flu? I must say probably. Is it as dangerous as they say? I must say probably not. Then we come to the other side. I would say, is 5G causing this? And I say, I don't think so. But what 5G can cause, not 5G itself, but what is waiting for you, is far worse than this. So a whole heap of people are panic over this 5G, and of course, one bag of problem. One bag of problem. But I'm going to play another tune, and this one called No Sin from Culture.
Rasta said no sin at all. The Rasta said no sin at all. Rasta said no sin cannot end, 'cause I cannot enter Zion. Fire burn! Earthquake in desolate places now. Keep the command. For the Father sin, no sin at all. Rasta sin, no sin at all. Rasta sin, no sin, cannot enter Zion. For Zion so bright and Rastafari sin, cannot enter Zion. Fire burn them, fire burn them. Rastafari say, Zion is a holy place. Till I say I know sin cannot enter there. We come. Rastafari say no sin cannot enter there. Let the word of our mouth and the meditation of our heart might be acceptable in thy sight, oh Father. Jah,
Queer, lightning and thunder.
Zion, oh Father. Thunder. Zion of Father. Tabingi, tabingi, tabingi. Put on fire now. Zion of Father. Free up the prisoner now. That's the far I say so. Zion of Father. When I pray, Jah, when I pray, answer with the answer of peace. Jah, that's the Father. When I pray, Allah Jah, when I pray, oh hear I Jah. Live it and reign it high. So let the word of my mouth be acceptable in thy sight, oh Father.
Yes, that was Joseph Hill, Culture, No Sin. Yes, so I'd say, when I talk about a sort of comparison between the coronavirus, and what them a panic on social media about, and that is 5G. So, I say all heap of people are panic on the 5G, and everybody turn expert, and I tell you how them do them research, and tell you if you got to do your research, and where these research is coming from, and so on and so forth. Well, most of the time, all of them research they come from one place. But the first time me buck up electromagnetic damage was way back, probably about 30 years ago. I was watching a documentary. And they did this documentary on this farm. And the man was having him farm going on good. And them decide to put some pylon wire over him farm, right over where him raise him chicken them. So as some of you may know, these one of these wire can carry up to 250,000 volts. Sometimes them carry, I've seen them carry as much as 400,000 volts. And sometimes about 6 or 7 or 8 of them up there. And when you stand under them, it's like a buzzing sound. These are the electromagnetic sound. So what the man start notice that some of them chicken them start to turn rooster. So them start move from female to male. Under this electromagnetic field. So that is one thing that electromagnetic thing I know can do. Now what people are suggesting now is that this G5 now is causing flu-like symptoms. Everything what the people them say coronavirus do or what flu do, apparently these people are saying that 5G are doing the 5G waves that is being transmitted from these masks, and they must say that even through the cable. Well, I don't think the people them who are lay the cable want to kill off them customer. I don't really think that. And one of the problems that we're facing now is that the people them who don't believe the government because the government tells so much lie and the government don't care about them, decide so them are go out in the street. Well, the government force the people them to go out in the street, even though them lock down the country. Them force the people them to go out in the street without any protective gear, because them did refuse to respond to the virus when it started in China. They refuse to start add up them protective gear and them ventilator and these things because they knew a long time before. And it's when the people them start dead now, them are order these things. And I said before on the program that when the Prime Minister came and said expect a loved one to die, he meant it. I don't think him heart was in it, but this is the way of politics. Politics is a corrupt business, and once you do it, you're going to find yourself doing and saying things that you never thought you would do. And so they are killing off the vulnerable people in the society. But what is the biggest killer? Is it coronavirus? Is it the 5G? And I suggest to you that is none of the two. I suggest that corona kill a lot of people, but not nearly as these other two. And the first one I can speak of is fear. Fear is killing the people. The people them who are weak, are compromised, as them say. They are very worried. Them very, very worried, and they are fearful. And they have just cause to be careful. And so a lot of people are dying from fear. But even far more are dying from the second one, which is willful neglect, genocide. The responsibility that the NHS did have to look after its people, that the Department of Health had, that the government have, the cabinet and the Prime Minister had, to look after the health of the people, was totally ignored, and they were told to stay at home. The hospital them is shut to the normal people who would normally go to hospital and get care. They are told to stay at home, and so these people are dying. And that's what I said from day one. And that's what the Prime Minister said when the Health Minister come out and say, oh, them getting tell 70-year-old to self-isolate. This is before the lockdown, 1 week before the lockdown or more. This is before them say him have the virus. Him a tell 70-year-old, say them for stay at home. Them cancel people hospital appointments. So the normal routine we used to go on. Because like I say, I don't think coronavirus more infectious than any other virus. I don't think so. I don't think it infectious more than any other flu or pass through. But it's what them doing different that is causing this death rate. Them lock down the place. And it is the lockdown that is killing the people. The lockdown caused the fear, and the lockdown caused the lack of care. And it is the lack of care that is killing the people. Willful negligence. That is what is killing the people. I must say that long before. So what happened now? Why them want to tone down David Icke now? David Icke tell the people them, when the things start happening in China, him tell the people them say, him tell the people them 3 things. But so happened that after a while him switched to one of them, which was 5G. And all feeding people them, all of the sheep them are run under 5G. And them nah check if coronavirus is for real. Even if 5G are going on and 5G is real, them a claim say coronavirus not exist. And that them a claim. And me not that stupid. This is World War IV, because World War III gone already. You understand? This is World War IV. This is biological warfare, chemical warfare, psychological warfare, all type of warfare you can think about. This is what is taking place. And we live in a world where wicked and evil people are running the world. Now, most of the people also are panic over the 5G so-called radio. We also notice them have the LED lamps and them not good for it. We know that. We also know that we see them put up some poles differently to the mass them. We see them put up some poles and we don't know what them poles are for. But whether or not them did come with the coronavirus or not, them would have installed 5G. Would 5G be killing half the people? I don't think so. I don't see why it would have suit Vodafone or any one of them phone there. I never know what the name of the other one them know. Like, Cellnet or whatever them name. I think, anyway, you understand. Any of the cell phone provider them. I don't think it enough for them interest to kill off them customer. The people them who did sell cigarette back in the days and did kill off the people, them did kill them off slowly. They wanted 30 years and 35 years worth of smoking from them. So I don't think a little 2 week worth of 5G and kill off the people is good business, is a good business strategy. No, I don't think that. Although I know that within these corporations, you do have people who believe in eugenics. And we do live in a world with wicked, cruel, and evil people, and even aliens too. Because what is happening here is inhumane. And when people say inhumane and inhumanity, them actually mean not of human. That behavior that people have is not a human behavior. I remember say, human is just a subsection of man. It's a hybrid of man. And even more so, man definitely don't have those behaviors. So where does these behavior come from? Well, you will hear it in the next part, which is coming up soon. Yeah, you can hear it in the next part where I come up soon because that's the thing there. But in the meantime, what I would love you to do is to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I know say in this thing I know I'm not even sure them want allow people like me to talk just like how them don't want David Icke to talk because they are clamping down on the next part of it. You get an idea what me I talk about. Yeah, so I wanted to support my YouTube channel, Ras McKoy. Like and subscribe the videos that I post. Yeah, subscribe to the channel and like. And feel free to even comment too about what is said. If you dislike it, dislike it. When a business do what you want to do, just do it. Yeah. So we are going to play a tune now. Yeah. Bob Andy, we played a tune here last week and this is how I go on in the really and truly. Here we go, Bob Andy.
I was drawn into myself, observing all this time. From every angle I could see, my people, you're meeting hell. The brothers have turned to crime, so they die from time to time. We'd like to ask you leaders, what have you got in mind? I see the fire spreading, it's getting hotter and hot. Perhaps we'll want to be in the shoes of the have-nots. If the sign is on your door, then you will be safe for sure. But if you are in pretense, you're on the wrong side of the fence. Oh yeah, you better believe me. People, believe me when I tell you another thing I saw in vision right in front of my eyes. Sisters prostituting, selling away their lives. They get but very little pay, the ones who clean the mess. Minority who sits on top just rates themselves the best. But I see the fire spreading, it's getting hotter and hot. Perhaps we'll want to be in the shoes of the have-nots. If the sign is on your door, then you will be safe for sure. But if you are in pretense, you're on the wrong side of the fence. You better believe me, my people. Believe me when I tell you another thing I saw in a vision right in front of these eyes. Sisters prostituting, selling away their lives. They get but very little pay, the ones who clean the mess. Minority who sits on top just rates themselves the best. But I see the fire spreading, it's getting hotter and hot. The haves will want to be in the shoes of the have-nots. If the sign is on your door, then you will be safe for sure. But if you are in pretense, you're on the wrong side of the fence. Fire burning, feel the fire burning, fire burning, 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 feel the fire burning, feel the fire burning, 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 feel the fire burning.
Yes, fire burning from Bob Andy. Yes, so Bob Andy, the legend, possibly Jamaica greatest songwriter, at least Imam Bob Marley, a ding dong for the title. So you have different camps who think differently. But what I'd like you to do is to support my music. I have an album called Earth Running Intrinsic Motion on the digital platform. So you can just type in Ras McKoy on any one of the digital platform, Amazon, iTunes, Spotify. And you can buy tracks or the whole album. So I'd love your support there. So please do. Now we're going into the second part of the program, Making God. And before I go into it, I want to tell the religious people that I am not attacking them. I respect them opinion, and I have close friends who are religious people. My grandmother who grew me was a Catholic. My grand auntie who grew me, she was an Anglican. I respect them. My best friend, him is a Muslim. And one of my dear and close friend, him is actually a pastor. And him is a good man. And so in Jamaica, we grew up on the maxim, believe, kill, and believe, cure. So if your belief work for you, then that's fine. Keep on doing what you're doing. But I am not a believer. I deal with knowing. Because you have some believers who know but don't want to know. You understand? They are the same as those who know and don't want to believe. You understand? So I am a knowledge-based person. I like to see the evidence. And so it's from this basis that I will start this section of the program. So from ancient time, well, before ancient time, one could even say before history, what they would have called prehistoric times. For some reason, man find it necessary to make God. So they would have carved God out of wood, stones. And as time move along, and them learn to eat up the earth and make metals, they start to mold various statues out of metal and also make gods. In fact, one man named Sadhguru claims a 33 million God there in India. And we have gods all over the world, different gods all over the world. But then came along someone who said, my God is invisible. And not, pardon me, not only that, my God is invisible, but my God better than everybody else God and better than everybody else God. And there shall be no other God but this God. Hell and powder house appear. So, hence came what they would have called the monolithic, I think that's what they call it, religion, where it's just one God, and this God is invisible, you cannot see him, and them give him attributes such as omnipresence, omnipotent, that means same here, there, and everywhere. I'm omnipotent, so I'm all powerful. I'm omni-hearing, so I can listen to everything and hear what everybody has said. And all sort of omni, him have it. You name it, him have it. So for thousands of years now, people have been planning how to put a body upon this invisible God. And we see evidence as far back as Revelation, which them say was written 2,000 years ago, that no one will be able to buy and sell. So they had these plans long time ago. No one will be able to buy and sell without the mark of the beast. And so everyone I run round and talk about G5. Well, this is what is happening. They are building God. They are making God. And they are making the beast. Them have put a body upon this invisible thing what them did have from long time. Because remember, I tell you, so they used to carve it out of wood. Now, them a carve it out of chip and power supply and motherboard and cyberspace and communication wires like Wi-Fi and various different grades of Wi-Fi. Pardon me. So you would have now like G1, G2, 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G. But 5G there a long time. But it look like them roll it out fully now because them was going to roll it out anyway. Them take time roll it out and check to see if it really a match up to what them do. And when them say it work the way them want it, then them start roll it out. So this God, what them a make, need the speed of communication. Need fast speed of communication. Some people describe it as the Internet of Things. But you remember how long ago I tell us them I build it? I know about it and I plan about it. 2,000 years ago. But let's imagine. In fact, I can name some facts first. Them say a mosquito live one day. Them say a dog can live 14, 20 years or so. A man live 60, 70, up to 100 years. I go over it too, but really him touch 120. Them there is like blue moons. And then let's look at a turtle. A turtle, them say a turtle can live up to 600 years. Let's look at some trees. Some trees can live for 1,000 years. Them claim the earth is 5 billion years old and the universe is something like 12 or so. Well, I don't know about them argument there, but that I must say. But let's say there are some beings. Let's say there are some beings who exist and them have a lifespan of 10,000 years or more. Then you can see easily how them could have make a business plan 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years ahead. Because me and you who say we live to 100, we can make a 20-year business plan. You understand? Because in fact, me know about a scheme what them a take from upstate New York. I watch a documentary. And a 70 year, them a build that far. Take water from upstate New York, a underground thing. And I think you see some of it in one of the Die Hard film, the tunnel there, where and water come down the tunnel there when them did a shift the gold through it. I think a Die Hard 4. Where them did a rob the Federal Reserve Vault. And so we can conclude, say, if there is entities that can live this long, they may be interfering with us and telling us of their prediction. So just like how we have people in a laboratory experiment with animals and put them out in the wild with viruses in them, there it is likely that some other creatures are experiment with we too. That is food for thought. You understand? 'Cause we are led to believe that we have dominion and with the ice thing upon the earth, and the ice and the earth is the center of the universe and everything rally around we. And yet this universe is an infinite universe. But if we look at how them are roll out and build up this God now, I will refer you to Star Trek. Yeah, but don't go start look it up now, because you need to listen. I will also refer you to Person of Interest and the computer, what them call Samaritan. I will refer you to the Matrix to have a look at it again and see if you really understand it, because all the people them are chat about. But what the Matrix is all about and telling you all about is that them can plug you in like a computer. That's what the Matrix is telling you. And Star Trek, second generation, there are a couple, what them call it, episode that involve some cybernauts called the Borg. That is of interest to you. Because the first time me see a flip phone, a Captain Kirk me see with it. 30 years, me see one for real. 30 years later, me see one for real. So Rastaman, even Christian, I tell people about this thing long time ago. Because it's not new to we, it's not new to the Rastaman. What makes the Rastaman different is because he's aware of these things. And most people are sleeping, them living in a dream. And in fact, the lockdown will wake up some people. But them wake up a panic. And them are panicking a 5G and everything, and it's not 5G. You must fear that it's the beast, it's the God. That's what you must be afraid of. And I don't mean panic afraid. I mean to be aware of what is happening and how to deal with it. Because they are building God. And you remember I said earlier, God will be here, there, and everywhere. And this beast will be here, there, and everywhere, listening to you, watching you, can even kill you at a stroke. Because all these things that them putting up, not all of them is communication equipment. There are people out there in laboratory, Christian people, Muslim people, all sorts of people, building this God, trying to fulfill Revelation, trying to fulfill Armageddon. You understand? And it appears that this happened on the earth before. That's why we see quite a few deserts around. And if you notice the place them where desert there, how them talk about great civilizations. if you look in what them are called the Middle East, which there's no such thing as Middle East, but let's use it. US say, I no fight a desert. What them are called the Babylonian and Mesopotamian Empire, the Sumerian Empire, the Persian Empire, Kemet, Egypt, Kush Empire, Sudan, the whole of them places there, Mali, Timbuktu and all them things. All places that is now covered with sand. Because something went wrong with their civilization. You understand? Something went wrong. And what is causing these things to happen, why the speed of these things to happen, like I say, is capitalism, greed. And most of the people them who say them kind and loving and I praise God, they are building Armageddon. They are building the machine for Armageddon. The machine to hook them up to the matrix, to hook them up to the Borg. That's what they are building. So this like a radiation thing we want to talk about. That's a joke. Because some man would rather dead than fear certain type of living. When man upon the boat I go cross to the Americas and them stack them like sardine and never get, and no one again give them time for come for fresh air. Then jump over. Because them say, I don't want none of this. You understand? Because this beast that they are building can make this look like joke. Can make this lockdown look like joke. And you won't even know. Because you'll be controlled by the machine. The kettle in your yard will be a smart kettle. The meter is a smart meter. The phone is a smart phone. The washing machine is a smart thing. The clothes that you wear, some of them already have this RS something or whatever name chip on it already. Before them did that barcode, now them have the chip. It tell you exact. They tell you all which farm the cotton grow up on. And that's the thing there. So when the man come to me and 5G this and I panic. He don't have a clue where the thing I go. And you need to be calm and steady to overcome this period. And try to figure out how you going to tell these brothers to stop them madness. You understand? Because this is madness. You understand? We're going through, as you can see, we're going through this crisis, and them are, and say people are get infected, and them are roll out 5G. Them are put in LED lights. Them are send warships to Venezuela. In fact, them even ram a Venezuelan warship with a cruise ship. Look like the cruise ship them did carry mercenary upon it. In this crisis here in America, thousands of people are dead in America. And America dead rate the way past for our own, and we got 6,000 odd. You understand? And don't be surprised if you hear say Donald Trump catch it too. Because they are moving out of the way. Oh, them want to move out of the way because there is different faction fighting to please God, fighting to dominate who will be the eyes at God's table, who will sit down at God's right hand. You understand? So you have different groups. You have the Project for the New American Century, the Council for Foreign Relations, this think tank, that thing, the section in the CIA, section in the FBI, section in this, section in that, section of China, section this. All of them working to build this beast. They are telling us, we don't know how true it is because them tell lie on China, but them claims that China have a point system where people, if them listen to all my program, for them points are going to drop and they can't be able to leave the country. They won't be able to go to certain places. And how them control the virus in China. Earlier, I told you that China had no deaths from COVID-19. How them control it? Them use your cell phone. And them have 3 states. I think red, I think amber and green, just like the traffic light. I could be wrong about the middle one. But anyway, the green one now mean that you can travel out a Wuhan and them place there and go where you want. The red one means stay put. The other one means you might be allowed out for 2 hours with your protective clothing and everything. Everybody have to wear protective clothing same way. But that is the system that them are based, and that's the system them want to introduce over here too. There's company now advise who is going to supply the tracking of your phone to see if you leave the yard. There is drones out there. God is out there sending drones out there, sending him followers to send drone out there for spy on you. They must spy on people up a Snowdonia. And a Snowdonia, one of them national park in a Derbyshire. I can't remember. A Snowdonia, one of them places. The people them go over there and they have this a spy on it. Just like how I tell you, so the idiot policeman never did I keep him social distancing with the woman. Them have drones. He spy upon the people them in the building and making of God. You understand? Because them want to show us for them God more powerful than everybody else. So one time they used to have plane where man a fly. Them not plane where man a fly again. A drones are flying now. The man a fly from behind in a yard like oh the youth them depend them PlayStation. I saw them a fly plane, go murder people with bombs. You understand? When me tell them about Twin Tower long time say a robot, them laugh. Them time them never even know say a drone them call them. Them laugh. Because the technology did it from them time, but them not roll it out. It's afterward they hear say drones are strike here and drones are strike there and so. But for a long time, you have driverless train. Sometimes the driver just sit down in the train from way back in the 80s, man just sit down in a train. Only if it make a mistake, the driver correct it. I think one of the train them over here don't have nobody. I drive it either. And I think some of them at the airport, I think I Gatwick or something. I'm not sure anybody in that one there. Or if it there, I know definitely not them around it. You understand? Them a talk about driverless car. So everything is to control you. This all-powerful God will control you and make you do what it wants you to do. And you can listen back to some of my program on one on artificial intelligence, the other on the military-industrial complex. I talk about these things. And I think the one on communication too. We talk about these things in there. And so the time that we are living in is nothing compared to what the future holds, because these people are talking about 2030. If you remember, everybody said the world I got end in 2000. It passed and gone. Them say 2012 I got be the year when the Mayan calendar end and rare. Nobody never chat about 2020. Nobody talk about the lockdown, the invisible weapon. Like I describe the virus, so you can't see it under a light microscope. Them claim say you can see it under electronic microscope. And one man did a talk say you can put 500 million of them on a pinhead. This is how small it is. So we don't know whether we can believe them or not. But we know something out there, and something is hurting people, and it look like it's catching too. Guys, see, this is the argument I have with the 5G people. Is this thing catching? Because you can't catch 5G. Radiation burn you up. You can't go to somebody and give them radiation. Your phone can give it to you, but you can't pass it on to someone. They must say all tiger get it too. One tiger in a Brooklyn Zoo or something. So that they must say. So we're there with you, and we are talking about the making of God. You know, the business plan revelation is revealing. You understand? The Armageddon is at Armageddon, as they call it, is at hand. We call it Armageddon. But the Armageddon is at hand. You understand? Wicked and evil people are building this machine and hurting people at the same time with them eugenics program and all that. And them are programmed for 2030. We don't know what them plan for 2030. Because them seem like them want to have driverless car and everything by then. So that's the thing there. Yeah, that's the thing there. So if we, what you call it now, observe what is happening, because we really need to observe what happening around we now. It's very important that we observe what's happening around us and not just jump upon what people is saying. Think it out for yourself. Yeah, you definitely have to think it out for yourself. We're going to play another song. This one from Bob Andy again. This one called Life. Because this show what humanity is all about.
Life was right, then we would never have to fight. So if we never use the brain, then only carcass would remain. If man had never used his hands, then he would never understand the joys of making this and that and winning money from the slot. Forget about stupidity. Discover your ability, develop your creativity, cultivate humility to brave the stormy weather. Oh, my brother, and heed my foolish words. You see, the more you give to life is the more you get from life. So go on and give, don't count the cost. And the less you give to life is the less you're gonna get from life. So go on and save your dough, your soul might be lost.
Yes, this is my favorite tune, favorite Bob Andy. The more you give to life, the more you will get from it.
If everything in life was right, then we would never have to fight. So if we never use the brain, then only carcass would remain. If man had never used his hands, then he would never understand the joys of making this and that and winning money from the slot. Forget about stupidity. Discover your ability. Develop your creativity. Cultivate humility to brave the stormy weather. Oh, my brother, and heed my foolish words. You see, the more you give to life is the more you get from life. So go on and give, don't count the cost. And the less you give to life is the less you're gonna get from life. So go on and save your dough, your soul might be lost. Should be the boss, there'd be no one to groom the horse, mechanics none to fix the car, no humble man to spread the tar. Imagine everyone on top. Now tell me what the hell could stop top heavy from a fatal drop. Extinct would be the model crop. It's time we learn to be satisfied. Curtail resources running dry. Too much have you, get rid of some. There are too many who have none. Oh, my brother, help them to face the stormy weather. And heed my foolish words once again. You see, the more you give to life is the more you're gonna get from life. So go on and give, don't count the cost. And the less you give to life is the less you're gonna get from life. So save your dough, your soul might be lost.
Yes, Bob Andy, life, So the more you give to life is the more you're going to get from life. Yes. So I want to remind you that these things that I am saying is not new. It's not like, say, me I come up with some new idea. These things are out there. Like the mother said, there's nothing new under the sun. But why I might be saying it is because I'm more aware of it. You can be aware of it if you want to. So you can go outside there when you go do your shopping and them things there and just observe what around you. What is around you? What all them the pole there for? What all them the camera for? Do we really need it? Because them telling us, boy, the camera is to reduce crime because them will stop crime. And yet people are video themselves. I commit crime. The camera, since the camera them go up, crime gone up. Because you cannot solve crime with cameras or with guns. Crime is a mind thing. If a man do not think about stealing, he won't steal. If a man do not think about killing, he won't kill. It's a mind thing. And so we have to reset the mind. But these people always want to force things. So they want to make machine to force things. You understand? Because everything for them is physical. Everything to them is, first them said the universe is like a machine. And then the next set of them come up. One set of physics said the universe is a machine. And the next set of physics come up called quantum physics. So the universe is like a hologram. You understand? And them I said that a pseudoscience. But we know that our mind can't be seen. You can see our brain, but you can't see our mind. We know when we look on the computer screen, we can't see it. We can go into the computer, go look on the motherboard, the chip, the capacitors, the this, that, the processor and all that. We can see the whole of that. But we can't see what the software is doing, what they call cyberspace. You can't see none of that. That is subtle. The physical senses cannot see these things. You have to use the metaphysical senses. And we know that we have a logical mind and an intuitive mind. So me work with my logical mind. And when the intuitive mind sees certain things, the intuitive mind alert, eye to it. Because I try to keep them in harmony. You understand? So, I am analytical. I look upon the information out there. I analyze it. First of all, I scrutinize it. I analyze it. And then I form my opinion. You understand? Because that's education. You have to gather your data, scrutinize the data, analyze the data, understanding. So this understanding come. Then you form a judgment. Then you take action. Then you review your action and keep on reviewing your action that's how wisdom come. You understand? You don't leave nothing for chance. You understand? So this panic business and this thing, that this is what they want, because if the people them did sit down in them yard, they would have, nobody probably wouldn't have ball about 5G and them thing there. And probably so much people wouldn't be infected. Because you can't tell some people saying a 5G I kill the people. Them. And yet at the same time, them can't prove it. But you know something? Me catch flu enough time already. Every year, them send out 1 or 2 flu. You catch one at the front end or in the middle, and sometimes you catch one at the end. Sometimes you brush it off fast, sometimes it hold it down for all a week. Sometimes all 2 weeks, pain you up, can't move. Then all of a sudden now, 5G I give you flu. Everything what the flu have, 5G I give you. So it's like I said, the flu and 5G are the same thing. Well, me no work that way there. Me have to use my logical mind. You understand? So when me go out there, me do all the observation. When me inside and me there by myself, me do all the observation. Me observe externally and me observe internally. So you have to be aware. Sometimes you're not fully aware, but then again, no one is perfect. I'm not asking no one to be like me, because that's the last thing I want. That's why I don't want to be no mentor or no role model, because first of all, I am not a model. I want everyone to be themselves. You understand? Everyone must find themselves and be themselves. So even the old teachers them from ancient time, I say, know thyself. Because when you know yourself, you will start being yourself. That is when you truly know yourself. But like I say, some people know and them don't want to believe. Because them is believer and they don't want the responsibility of knowing. Because if them listen to me now and them see it and them say, yeah, they might brush it off, because guess what? They might go say, 40 years of my life, I'm going to dash it away. You understand? And them no want to dash you that. Because it takes tremendous courage. So even the story of the Bible where I show you when a man come up to him, the story about easier for a camel go through the eye of an eagle than a rich man to enter the kingdom. Only a way you can interpret that. But one of the ways where you can interpret it is that a man don't necessarily want to give up that him have to find this new thing where him discover. Him don't want to give up that. Like them would have said, him want to have him cake and eat it. You understand? Not that I believe about no camel I got through the eye of an eagle, even as a metaphor, because them I use it for programming to keep poor. So you can use it as a programming to make you rich. If you want to use it for the programming to make you keep poor, then you can't stay poor. Because it's easier if your camel go through the eye of an eagle Never said the camel couldn't go through the eye of the needle. You understand? In a virtual reality, you can't do anything. You can make a big needle and walk a camel through it. Because I see that the Eiffel Tower is a big needle and watch the car drive through it. So, yes, so that's how it there. So we have to know ourselves. We don't have to build this beast here. We don't have to become a victim of this God that they are making. We don't have to become cybernauts. We don't have to become part machine, part biological. Because what am I say? You don't need a brain. I got chip you up. And you have people out there, I put chip in them and running to God like sheep. You understand? And so they run into the shepherd, and guess what? The man who rears sheep. It's only two things him raise the sheep for, or three things. He either raise it to get the wool, he might raise it to kill it, or he might raise it to sell it for another man, buy it, go and go kill it. You understand? So this is what shepherd do. The shepherd will save you from the wolf, save you from the cheetah, risk all them life. And when you reach the proper age, he kill you. And have a good meal. You understand? I can't afford the luxury of belief. Like I tell you, I look at facts, I look at data. When I turn the car engine on, I know it got drive. I don't believe that. If it doesn't drive, I take it to somebody who can fix it. No amount I believe is going to make it move. You have to fix it. You understand? Sometimes it won't cool down, so you have to wait till it cool down and it will drive. But there's a science to everything. You understand? There's a way and knowing of things, so if you know it operate, sometimes all a man just bang it and it work. So like I say, just observe. If you read your Bible, whichever book you read, try read it and look at it in a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different ways. Because the way where you might think is the only way, only for other way there. Only for where we can drive from here, so where they are London, or broadcast from London, only for where we can drive from here, so go to Birmingham. You understand? We can go west and then turn north, or we can, it kind of the northwest. You understand? So, we can go straight up and then do a left. So, we have to be observant. Have to watch where I go on. Because they are taking time building the beast, taking time taking our rights away, taking time taking away our rights, taking our rights. Set out the virus, let out the virus, take away your right, your freedom for move. And once them make them lie, them not take it back, If them take it back, them know so anytime them can put it back again. You understand? So it's up to us now to take this period of lockdown, because they're telling us that the numbers was getting spike. When it was 25, 55, telling us that it was like a rise rapid. Because they told me what they were going to do, and that's why I could assess so too, because them say so. Because them know what them are do. And you argue about the method in which they are doing it, and you don't know which method them are use. The truth be told. What you have to stop is stop them. Kill off the vulnerable people. Because some people are going to say, well, the Prime Minister not doing no intensive care. Maybe not. But when there, you don't know. And I can tell you this. Him probably 10 times better than the next one I come. Or the one where I run things you know. You understand? Because them set them thing to build them God, and each person and each cabal, because I know one cabal, you hear people talk about the cabal, I know one cabal, I don't know one Illuminati out there, I don't know one Freemason out there. A whole heap of different of them, and each vying for power. And yet them don't know not the hour. You understand? Because each one of them only know a little piece of the puzzle. Just a little piece of the puzzle. The beast give them. And on a need to know basis, this is what you need to know. And then we look upon a president and say that higher than your peer grade, above your peer grade. Allow it, because you don't have clearance. You understand? I mentioned that already with the military industrial complex. I mentioned that in there. So even the people them who you would say you elect, you think of them around the thing. Ain't no gossa. Them have a saying at college where they say there's nothing that is homogeneous in the political system or the bureaucratic system. It's not homogeneous. You have little groups doing things here, little groups doing things there. And so what happened? Now in the building of this God, everybody fighting for please God. And someone bring out the G5 faster, someone bring out the vaccine faster, someone bring out that faster, someone bring out this faster. But building the God, they are trying to turn you into a cybernaut, a machine, or a battery. That they are. You understand? Me in a lockdown 2 weeks now. I don't touch the sidewalk for over 2 weeks, you know. Over 2 weeks I do not touch the sidewalk. And even if I was alone, it wouldn't bother me too much, because I can read, I can listen this, I can listen that, and I enjoy my own company. But what I wouldn't want is no man, or no guy, or no alien to turn I into a machine. Because I come here to have an experience of a man, to see what it is like to be a man. Not to be a cybernaut. Not to be a mixture of biological and machine to have a part biological body and a motherboard for our brain. And that's on me there. You understand? Definitely not this on me there. Yes, I think construction is coming up at the top of the hour. Play some serious selection, so yeah, we're there with you and we're talking about the making of God, and we did touch upon the coronavirus and, you know, the 5G and the culling of the population and these things. And the making, yes, the making of God, yeah. So we are going to tone down now because the time I run up and a pass, and you know, we are saying to you, observe what I have said to you and look and see if one may say dead or it not dead. You understand? Look if the cameras are not watching you. Look if your phone is not listening to you. All seeing, all hearing. Probably the TV is doing it, but them not too make you know yet, because the smart TV, them this one they want to call 4K, them we do it to you. You understand? So yes, we're there with the Good Vibe Show on Galaxy Afiwe.com radio. Yes, I. And so, yeah, man, we're there. So, I want you to think about what I have said, because it's serious, very, very serious. Yeah, real serious, because in some way, this thing worse than the coronavirus. And if you is a 5G fanatic, if you is a 5G sheep, it's 100 times worse than the 5G. I can tell you that. Whole time worse than 5G. Yeah. 100 times worse than 5G. Yes, and so I'm going to play you the outgoing song, and this one is called Find Your Peace. And so I want you to find your peace, relax while you're in your house, chill, make sure you take in your steam out your nose, keep your nose clear, keep your chest clear, breathe in the steam through your mouth, boost your immune system. I see the sun come out if you have a garden. I see when I was nearby him up on the rooftop, him still keep physical distancing, but him up on him rooftop, and him taking the vitamin D from the sun. So, be good and be careful, because it's terrible out there. Terrible out there. Here we go.
When the wind blows, can you see it when the wind blows? Can you see it when the grass grows?
This is
Can
Ras
you feel
McKoy.
it in the raindrops? Can you hear it in the tune that loud? The perfumes of the meadows, those sweet tasting mangoes, Jaja made them all. So find your peace deep down inside. Rastafari and live your life, and you will inherit eternal joy. I said to find your peace deep down inside. You will never find it on the harder side. You'll never find it there. You'll only find it here. You will never find it on the harder side. Can you sense it when the wind blows? Can you see it when the grass grows? Can you feel it in the raindrops? Can you hear it in the moonlight? The perfumes of the meadows, them sweet tasting mangoes.